absolutely superb performance so far from Brandon Abraham. And that is incredibly gutsy from Brandon Abraham.
And he will, representing THR, be into the regional finals here of the Logitech McLaren G Challenge.
Hello guys, my name is Brandon Abraham. I'm 19 years old from Hornsey. I started in karting when I was 8 years old. Yeah, on the journey to hopefully make it to pinnacle in motorsport. So in karting I competed in rental karting for the first 3 years. I became British champion in that, which was quite good. Moved into the British Championships, which was quite challenging, of course, because of the budget and everything. It was quite tough to compete at the front. I came, I think, 12th in Minimax, which was not bad. And then my second year, I really had a solid year in Junior X30. Had really good results in that. A lot of top fives, a lot of top tens. It was a good experience, and obviously kind of made me the driver I am today. So initially, sim racing was just practicing for my on-track racing. You know, the principles are so similar. Even though I was in karting, I was practicing racecraft. Yeah, that was the initial reason why I started. I've known them a very long time. So since I was 11 years old, actually, as when my first team, Intrepid, when I was karting, took me down to them. And then the relationship built from there. Well, now I train there nearly every week. It's kind of my prime development area where I can train for my on-track racing, which is my main passion for motorsport, where I came from. Yeah, there's sim racing there as well, actually. There's esports sims as well, so kills two birds with one stone. But yeah, train very hard there. There's mental training, simulators in every class of car you need, so GT cars, Formula cars. To be a driver, you have to tick all the boxes, don't you? So I think for me, you know, there's nowhere I'd rather be. My plans for 2023 are essentially to get back out on track on the first step in the Formula 1 ladder, which is the Formula 4. And I think that would be a great, stepping stone and a great starting point. Most drivers who make it to Formula 1, or nearly every driver, starts in F4. No, it's exciting times, and if it does work out, it will be a great challenge, with Kimura Racing and everyone else. I've had a lot of moments in karting, but I think emotionally, the Sim Racing European Championship, one, because it was my first major title besides the British Championship in karting. It was just the emotion that went into it. And if people know about the race, there was a massive controversial moment in Monaco where someone took me out on the last lap of the final. They had to rerun the race for me. They'd never done it in history of the sport, but for me they did it. And to win it again and then have all the prize to go Silverstone as a guest of McLaren was amazing. The hardest thing for me was like the realization of how tough the sport really is and how business orientated you have to be successful. You can't just jump in the car and be a driver per se, you have to be a businessman. And that was probably the hardest realization I had to come to. But in terms of racing, to be honest, I couldn't name one. I take every challenge as a learning curve and a learning process to get better. I'd say my hero is definitely Ayrton Senna. His mentality just stands out to me so much. His lifestyle outside the track as well, I resonate with a lot with the stuff I do. I don't live like a monk, but people say that because I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't party. I commit fully to my sport, and that's what I feel like is necessary to make it to the top. So yeah, I think Ayrton Senna is definitely, in that term, my inspiration. I think Kimura Racing have a massive support network. The connections in the motorsport industry are amazing. I think for a driver like myself who's very focused on what he wants to do, to line myself up with people who are on the same kind of vision, the same pathway, and the same mindset is what I feel I would, be best for me. To go to the top with a group of people is what I want to do, and I think Kimura is the perfect place for that. I think with our goals to go to the top of motorsport, be that GT World Challenge or Formula 1, whichever one opens up, with the right backing and support, I think it could be an amazing journey, and I'm looking forward to it. Although I haven't been in it for an amazingly long time, I've done quite high-level competitions in it. Obviously, winning the European title was quite a good thing. I've learned a lot on that journey, and I think I can share my expertise with them, about racecraft and just being mature and having a level head, no matter what the situation, and learning from every incident you go through and making yourself better. But yeah, I think I can offer my services in a lot of different ways and hope to make them better and develop them to be the best they can be. I think to race in the 24 Hours of Le Mans would be amazing. I think the viewage and the exposure for a championship like that is second to none. And to have a team like Kimura in that, I think we could be successful with the right team behind us. And just to be in the event itself would be an amazing experience and an amazing opportunity. Well, I think having a massive support network is so important in motorsport. Like, I learned very recently that to be successful in racing, you need to have a business model, you need to be a businessman, you need to know how to talk to people and have again, like I said, a team around you. I think Kimura have, again, an amazing support network, an amazing group of individuals with different fields of expertise. With that, I feel there's no reason why we can't be successful. For myself, my ultimate goal is, of course, Formula One. I think every driver wants that. I think with the team we have here and the knowledge we have, we can definitely make that happen. I've learned that mindset is everything. If you lose up here, you've lost the entire race or the entire life per se. For me, what I learned is my time away from the track is really important. Keeping myself mentally clear, taking time off from the motorsport world as well. Because if you're too dived into it, you don't have time to share your mind other places and experience different things. You learn at one stage in your life that life is just bigger than the racing. You need to have a life that you enjoy, look back on it and say, I experienced everything. For someone like myself, which is the ultimate goal of being a driver, to get to that position, you have to tick all the other boxes as well. You can't just be a robot and be a driver. You have to enjoy yourself, and that will make you, be even better when you get to the track. It will fuel you. So yeah, that's the way I see it. And from training as well, the mindset developed from going to the gym, doing all the different things like waking up 5 a.m. every morning, cleaning my training facility that I work at and I train. It's just all mental stuff, and it makes me that much more confident that when I get out there, that I'll come out on top.